In this episode of Utah Adventures, we are rafting or kayaking the San Rafael River. And the San Rafael River only gets full enough about 5 days a year, and some years it doesn't even get full enough to raft. So when we heard that it was high enough, we pretty much dropped everything and came straight down here to get it before they close the valve and the water flow goes down. So that's why there aren't too many people on this trip. We planned it about yesterday.
They were so super spontaneous, and so yeah, just from 1 second to the next, actually.
That's the most spontaneous trip I've ever had.
Oh yeah, same here. So we are breaking up camp right now, getting ready to hit the river pretty soon, and I'm so stoked!
We are right here down by Swinging Bridge. We're camped right there. We're gonna leave a car here, drive all the way over here, take another car to Fuller Bottom, put in there, and float the 20 or so miles all the way back to Swinging Bridge tonight. That's the plan. The question of the day today is, can you harvest cottonwood cotton balls and weave it into yarn? And has anyone made a cottonwood sweater before, and were they allergic to it?
Now we are here at the river and almost ready to put in, and our boats are ready, and I'm so excited right now. Woo!
How you doing? Good. It's been an adventurous day. Yvonne at first was having trouble staying pointed in the right direction for the first hour probably, and we decided to put her fin on, and that made a huge difference. Right after we put her fin on was the strainer tree, the big tree that had fallen down. I got caught in the big part of the strainer, and it flipped me out of my boat and sucked my boat under the strainer. It's pretty freaky. I had the knee straps on, and so it pulled me in there pretty tight, but I was able to get out and grab some branches and pull myself up. My boat was stuck there for about 5 minutes with the water just pouring in it, but then I was able to climb onto the cottonwood and pull it out. Oh, how we doing, boat? Thank you, Net. I can't believe everything stayed inside. And if stuff's dry in this afterwards, I was just happy to be alive at that point. So I climbed around, I was able to push it out, tie the front off, and get it pulled out, and we realized my paddle was nowhere to be found. We spent 5 minutes looking for it. Could be way down there.
Yeah, but I would have seen it.
Well, it could have carried it underwater. Yvonne graciously gave me half of her paddle, so we paddled for quite a ways with just half her paddle. Jeez. About an hour later, we saw something floating in the river and it looked like a giant stick. I think that's my paddle.
Okay.
We pull up to it and sure enough, it was my paddle. I could not believe it. Yes!
Yeah, it is!
Woohoo! I can't believe it. Oh, come back here. Woo! So Yvonne got the second half of her paddle back, and I got my paddle back, and we were good to go. And then I started to calm down, and the adrenaline from the strainer was calming down, and I was starting to enjoy the trip a little bit more. Try sitting toward the front of the boat more. Good save! Good save, Yvonne.
I have a good time. Woo! I love it.
Okay, we're gonna see how waterproof Hyperlike Mountain Gear's packs are. This was pinned for 5 minutes underneath the strainer, and they do not mark it. This is a dry bag. This is simply a backpack that's quite waterproof. So let's find out how waterproof it is. Remember, it's pinned underwater in the river for 5 minutes. Here's my chamois, completely dry, not a drop. Couple drops of water in there that might have been from me just opening it up, but if that's not a testament to Hyperlite Mountain Gear, I don't know what is.
It's a little bit exhausting because I haven't done it for more than 12 years, and it will be interesting tonight.
You'll sleep well.
Oh yeah, so I will be super tired until tonight, but it's a lot of fun. It's a fun trip, and I'm so super happy I could go.
We've got to be pretty close to the wedge overlook because the cliffs are getting pretty tall and it looks like the same area. So hope for no more drama for the rest of the day, and we can just have a leisurely float for the rest of the day. We'll see what the river brings us. I'm quite impressed with this Innova Safari. After being caught under the strainer for 5 minutes, the only thing we lost was a water bottle. Everything else was still firmly attached. That's pretty impressive. I'm pretty sure that the wedge overlook is right up there. There's Little Grand Canyon overlook where Yvonne caught the snake last month on our Blue John trip. There it is, the eye of Cyclops. Now we're on the other side of the eye of the needle right there. Woohoo! There's our camp spot. Wow, you're flying. Alright, I got it. Good job.
We made it. I'm tired. I'm exhausted, but I'm super happy we made it.
It was a great trip. I'm glad the sketchiness of that strainer is over. Do not ever want to be caught in a strainer again. But it was a great time.